Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about 101 Dalmatians, a movie released back in 1961 by Walt Disney Animation. And in this classic, it deals with these puppies who are kidnapped by none other than Cruella de Vil, whose parents, Pongo and Perdita, have to go and rescue them. I grew up with this movie. I believe I say that with a lot of older movies I review, but it's just true. I really grew up with this film. I've watched it for as long as I can remember. I remember having the VHS as a kid. Yes, I'm that old. I literally do not remember seeing the DVD until I was 5, and we'd sit down and watch it together as a family. And as we all know, they recently released Cruella, a prequel of sorts, and I'm gonna share my thoughts about why I'm waiting to review that after I'm done with this. Anyway, getting into it, the main characters, they're all likable. Pongo and Perdita, Roger and Anita, they're all likable characters. Even the nanny, even though you don't get a whole lot of her, is a likable character. They're all good souls who mean well. Roger especially, even though he's a bit of a nervous wreck, he stands his ground when he has to. Although, while doing so, he always stutters. That's how you know he's a bit of a nervous wreck. And when it comes to the villains, Cruella, Jasper, and Horace, you just love hating them. They're the type of villains that you genuinely love to hate. Whenever they're on screen, you despise them. Cruella especially. You can tell Cruella is not a nice person. She barges in basically while Roger and Anita are having tea, and she just puts one of her cigarettes out in their cupcakes and, like, you know, dumps some ashes into a cup of tea. The kind of stuff you don't really see in movies these days because everyone's just disgusted by smoking for good reasons. But it lets you know that Cruella is just not a nice person. As far as the narrative goes, it's a very different take on the whole we have to rescue these stolen people sort of thing. I don't know how long the concept had been around at the time they released this movie. For all I know, 101 Dalmatians was the first time they did that. But most of the other movies that I know of that did that were all humans, or at least most of them. With this one, it's animals, so it's slightly different. And who hates the music in this movie? Like, it really goes well with the film. And I'm not just talking about some of the few songs they have in it, like Cruella de Vil. I'm also talking about the orchestral music, the music with no singing. That's just all instruments. Also, Cruella de Vil is kind of a true song. I'm serious, if you're not scared of Cruella, no evil thing will scare you. Okay, that was a bit of a half joke, but still. Guys, in the end, 101 Dalmatians, it's the definition of a perfect family film. You can sit down, watch it with your kids, and not only will they be entertained, but you will be as well. It's something both kids and adults can enjoy. I'm gonna give 101 Dalmatians a 10. Now, for those of you who want to hear me crap about Cruella or whatever, and I'm cautiously curious about Cruella, mainly because I know the guy who made it, not personally, and I really like Emma Stone. And I think she could be a terrific Cruella de Vil. However, at the same time, there's been a lot of bad Disney remakes. There's been a lot of bad Disney prequels. And I don't really think that Cruella de Vil needs a sympathetic backstory. I think Cruella de Vil is a better villain in the type that Michael Myers is. So while I'm doing this, unless a friend of mine wants to take me to the theater to see in the next couple weeks or something like that, I'm just gonna wait until it's free on Disney Plus, which they said, I believe they said that's gonna be in August, and that'll be that. I'm waiting until it's free on Disney Plus in August. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please look forward to more reviews real soon. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new. And as always, please remember, the Bodetsky will return.